mobility and activation stolen directly from original strength. Starting position after you've done your breathing exercises, obviously, and some few stretches. Kid watching TV, so you're propping yourself up here. You can look up, you can look down, you can look to the right, look to the left, look over your shoulder, look over your shoulder. Just cycle through that. You're really not trying to force any range of motion, just getting a feel for how the day's going, and just looking around. From there, you do segmental rolling, so you can put your arms over your head. And when you're doing upper body rolling, you only use your upper body. When you're doing lower body rolling, you only use your lower body. So, see what I mean in a second. Right arm out to the side, follow your fingers with your eyes, pull yourself to your back. And then you're gonna pull your right leg back over your stomach. And do the other side, left arm out to the side, follow your fingers with your eyes. Use your leg, pull yourself back over to your stomach. And cycle through all those 3 times, and then you can do the lower, do the other half. So it's gonna take your right leg, pull yourself over, and take head off the ground, reach across your body, pull yourself back over. When you're doing that, don't use your lower body when you're doing the upper body movements. On the other side, left leg, and then left arm. Now if you can't do that, it's fine. If you're struggling with it, egg rolls is something you can do to get better at the segmental rolling. So grab the knees, head leaves the eyes leave the head leaves the eyes, whatever. Rock back and forth. Eyes leave the head leaves the body. That's not right. So back and forth. You do about 6 of those, and then you can go over to your side. Eyes leave the head leaves the body. Pull yourself over to the side. Pull yourself back over. The closer you have your legs, the harder it's going to be. You don't want to really be pushing up with your arms and use momentum from your legs to go back over. So after 6 forward, 6 side to side, you go over for rocks, head up, chest up, take your toes in behind you, and rock back and forth. Then do 10 of these. You can rock your hips to the side a little bit, get a little bit of groin stretch in here, but always head up, chest up, eyes forward. After 10, I'm not counting. Slide your hands back, sit your hips back, and then chin to chest, look to the ceiling. Get about 10 head nods. And then from there, you're gonna stick out one leg and do a single leg rock. Rock back and forth. Head up, chest up, always looking forward. You wanna do about 10, but I'm just gonna do 5 just to keep everything flowing, just so it don't take so long. Hold your hips back. If you got your left leg up, take your right arm up, look up and down. Get a little balance going. And then switch legs. Always looking forward. Rocking back and forth. Hit 10, I'm only doing about 5. Then take your hand back by your hip, look up and down. And from there, come up here, it's called tall kneeling. You're gonna do an adductor rock, stick out your leg, keep your foot forward, foot flat on the ground, butt back, forth. Hit 5 of these, get nice and tall, squeeze that glute at the top. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Foot position really doesn't matter, just whatever's more comfortable for your knee. And back up. And after that, I should have my shoes off, but you want to go flat chins, rock side to side, lean back a little bit if that's nice and comfortable for you. Again, I should have my shoes off to get a real good big toe stretch. Sit back. This should be nice and comfortable for you. And after that, you should be able to just kind of push back to here. If you can't get to either one of those, it should be a goal. Now after we're going to go here, go back to all 4s again, quadruped if you're fancy. You're going to take your hand out the small of the back. You're going to point your shoulders to the ground, shoulder to the sky. Shoulder to the ground, shoulder to the sky. Again, you're not trying to muscle it through, you're just going to a comfortable position and just going maybe a little further. Okay, get 8 on both sides. And actively pushing into the ground with the down arm. Try to get nice and long. After 8 of those per side, we're going to go back to half kneeling, or go to half kneeling. So 90-90, hands behind the head. You rotate as far as you can, and bend. Rotate as far as you can, bend. Rotate as far as you can, bend. You're going to do 3, and switch sides. So you're going to rotate as far as you can, bend. Rotate as far as you can, bend, rotate, bend, and you go back to the other side. You do that again, rotate, bend, and then come back, do the other side. After that, everyone's favorite bird dogs, opposite arm and leg. This is a regression to crawling. If you're in grass, something soft, or just crawl. Crawl 20 yards out, 20 yards back if you got the room. So we'll do 20 of these, 10 per side. Then after that, everyone's second favorite, get-ups. So set up for the Turkish get-ups. You're gonna take your, line your back. You're gonna take your right heel right below your left knee. Put them on the ground. Spread them out. Take your whatever leg is up. Point that finger to the ceiling, or even better yet, grab a weight. Take your left arm, put it out the side. First move, you're gonna roll to your elbow. Keep pointing to the ceiling. You're gonna post your hand and put all that weight in your right heel and pop your hips up. And for shits and giggles, you just do a couple hip lifts. So I'm just gonna show you one. So keep the hips up, sweep the leg through, lean up. I like to kick my leg over and stand up. Big reverse lunge, leg back over, look at the up hand, reach to the ground, kick your leg through, butt down, elbow, shoulder, shoulder. I like to do 2 or 3 get-ups per side, and that's the warm-up.